In this video, I'm gonna share the biggest lesson that I learned from losing over $1 million in crypto. With that in mind, let's jump right in. Wish that you were better. All right, guys, as some of you may or may not know, last year I went really hard on crypto, invested a lot of our funds into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some of the more well-known and established altcoins. As you all know, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency has crashed by ridiculous amounts. After hitting over $60,000 per Bitcoin, now it's down to, I think, $33,000 today. All in all, I've lost, quote unquote, over $1 million from what it was at 60K. So I am still up on my investment on the principal, but if I had cashed out when it was at 60 grand, it would have been a lot more. The reason I wanted to make this video is because that whole journey and the whole ups and downs and whole chaos of crypto going up and crypto going down taught me really important lesson that I want to share with you guys today. I know for a fact that if you are watching this and you run a business and you take this lesson seriously, it's going to serve you in the long run. I don't want you to learn from my mistakes of losing money. And most importantly, I want you to learn from my mistake of getting focused on the wrong thing. Let me explain. When crypto was going up, most of my days I was checking Coinbase every 30 minutes. When it was going down, it took a lot of mental energy. There's an opportunity cost to that. Every single second that I'm focused on cryptocurrency, I'm not focused on something else, because with energy, something's gotta give. When you're doing more of something, you're doing less of something. And when you're doing less of something, it gives you the space to be able to do more of something. And when the whole crypto craze was happening, my entire energy was sucked into that. I was stressed, I was up at night, I was kind of freaking out, especially going from so much explosive growth to then just watching it drop. And again, I'm still up on the principal, everything's fine, but it's still an emotional roller coaster. What that experience taught me is that the number one investment ever, the number one area of energy that I need to give my emotional resources to is myself and my business. Myself and my business. And they're one and the same. Because whether Bitcoin goes up, whether Bitcoin goes down, I cannot control that. I cannot. I don't own the media. I'm not Elon Musk. And I don't have the financial power to actually make massive moves to really move the needle on Bitcoin. But you know what I can control? Myself and my business. Every single second that I was focused on cryptocurrency, that I was focused on the ups and the downs, I was not focused on my business and on myself. The lesson here is that yourself and your business needs to be your primary area of focus forever. If you look at the wealthiest people in the world, like the Jeff Bezos, the Elon Musks, even the Warren Buffetts, and I'll explain that in a second, they're all focused on one thing, on their business. For example, Elon Musk, he has SpaceX, Tesla, etc. Jeff Bezos has Amazon. Warren Buffett has a business where he invests in other business. That is his primary business. He's an investor. If you run a crypto fund, then you should be all in and focused on that, because that's yourself and your business. But if you're like me and you run a marketing agency or a coaching company, now you're focused all your energy on cryptocurrency. You're losing focus on your primary area of focus, which is yourself and your business, because that you can control. Whether it goes up or down is up to you, or at the very least, it is much more up to you than massive factors like the market, society, and where their head's at, like the media, politics. The biggest lesson learned here is not that you shouldn't invest. You should absolutely invest your money. You should definitely get smart about getting your money to make you more money. And I'm not saying don't invest in crypto. That's really not what I'm saying. I'm a huge believer in crypto long term. That's why even through the ups and downs, I'm hanging tight or hodling, as they say. The lesson here is that I should never, ever lose focus on the number one thing that matters, which is myself and my business. So my investments now moving forward are much more long-term, are much less focused on the day-to-day. I'm not creating another business for myself by logging in and day trading every day. And no, that's not what I'm doing. I'm literally investing maybe into some companies that I believe in long-term. I'm investing into cryptocurrencies that I believe in long-term. I'm investing into real estate where someone else is managing everything and I don't have to move a finger on it except just send the capital, which gives me the space to focus on myself and my business first and foremost. If you're watching this video, the biggest lesson learned is not to how you can not lose the money. Like, there was nothing I could have done to predict what happened and stop myself and taken the money out. But what I could have done throughout that whole experience is I could have continued to double down on myself and on my business, which I can control day in and day out forever. Hope this video helps, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. By the way, if you're enjoying these videos, it would mean the world to me if you could smash the like button, subscribe, drop a comment below with your biggest takeaway from this video, and that's it. Talk soon.